me to just jump in?
We're ready?
Look at this. This is great. Oh my God, incredible. Never in a million years did I think that I would be the guy cooking here. We have a camera crew filming us. Hi, I'm Dane DiLiegro. I'm here at Tastemade, and today I'm cooking a artichoke pesto chicken sandwich. In a crazy situation, we have a shortage of bread, so we can only using half of bread today.
Welcome to Planet LA, the home of the open face sandwich, AKA the avocado toast. Today I'm gonna walk you guys through how we are gonna build LA's finest avocado toast.
Hey you, it's Lynzi here, and today we are making an island-inspired open-face sandwich.
So we're gonna start off by pickling our chilies because this is gonna take the longest. I'm gonna go ahead with the mandolin and just slice. So I'm adding a little bit of pickled Fresnos to the toast because they're gonna add for nice vibrancy, a little sweetness, and I love pickles, So once we have our Fresnos sliced up, we're gonna go ahead and get our pickling liquid ready and add in some seasoned rice wine vinegar, a little bit of water, some salt, and then we're gonna go ahead and add some sugar as well. So I'm gonna transfer our Fresnos into a bowl, and then we are going to get into making the crab salad. I'm gonna grab a bowl, and then I'm gonna take our picked lump crab, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that in the bowl. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of Kewpie mayonnaise, add a few tablespoons into our crab salad, as well as a little bit of salt, and some yuzu kosho. This is one of my favorite ingredients in the world. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of yuzu kosho as well and add that into our crab salad. And give this a little mix with a fork to kind of fluff it up. All right, so we're gonna add in a little bit of lime juice and some lime zest for some brightness. And actually our pickling liquid has came up to a boil, which is perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and just take that liquid and pour it right on top of our Fresno chilies. Back to our crab salad, I'm gonna go ahead and just add some lime zest from about 1 lime. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a squeeze of lime juice into the crab salad as well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and chop some chives, which are gonna add for nice brightness, and some allium. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pop these chives in with our crab salad. Just gonna give it a mix. And now I'm gonna go ahead and taste it because if it's not good in the bowl, it's not gonna be good on top of my open face sandwich. So that's perfect. So in this bowl, I just have some ice cold water. I'm gonna go ahead and take the greens of our scallion and then slice them at a bias. Once I add them into the water, they're pretty much just going to kind of like curl up and make for a really nice, great garnish. Now we're gonna slice our sourdough toast because we can't have an open face sandwich without bread. So I'm gonna start by slicing this beautiful sourdough loaf, taking the butt off, and then finding the perfect amount of toast and slicing it. Perfect. So I have my toast sliced. I'm just waiting for my cast iron skillet to get hot so we can go ahead and start toasting our bread and get into cutting our avocados open. And we are going to take it out of its skin. So right now I'm just checking to see if my cast iron is hot, and it's pretty hot. So I'm gonna add some olive oil, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some butter because we need butter on toast. Kind of just spread my butter around evenly, add my toast on there. So we're just gonna wait for this toast to get nice and golden and crispy and perfect. While that's happening, we're gonna go back to our avocado, and we're just going to fan it out. So I'm gonna take some Maldon salt, add it straight on top of the avocado, and then give it a little bit of lime juice. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and just get our garlic out of its peel by crushing it a tad bit, and it should kind of just loosen up that peel on there. Now is the perfect time for me to flip my toast. Got a little chart on the sides, but I don't mind that. Okay, so our toast is toasted on both sides. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off of our hot skillet. And then we're gonna take our garlic, clove, and while it's hot, we're going to just scrape that garlic right onto our sourdough toast. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our avocado on the toast. So we're gonna take our plate and we are going to add our avocado toast to it. Then we're gonna go ahead and top it with some crab salad. It's all good if it falls over. And add a little bit of arugula because you can't have avocado toast. I mean, arugula screams Planet LA, so. Now we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of chili crisp. This is one of my favorite condiments. It's spicy, there's garlic in there, it's crunchy, and chili oil is the best. Next, we're gonna get into adding our quick pickled Fresnos, just a few of them on there. And to finally add our last garnish, we have our scallions. We're gonna add just a little bit of Maldon salt on top. And then we are going to finish it with extra virgin olive oil. And that's it. That is how you make LA's finest open face sandwich. Now I'm gonna slice this avocado toast in half just so that I look like a lady while eating it. Actually, I don't know how much of a lady I'm gonna look like eating this huge piece of avocado toast, but oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, this is it. This is the best open face sandwich I've ever made in my life. It's a messy one, can't deny that. Thank you so much for tuning in to Tastemade. We'll see you next time. Peace.
I'm not a chef, I'm an actor, and I play a lot of monsters in movies, and this is my first time in a situation like this, so join me on this journey, bear with me. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna be delicious, and that's really all that matters. So, let's start out. We have chicken thighs, which are the best meat on the chicken, in my opinion. Flavorful, great price. There's a good amount of fat on there, going right into the bowl here. Awesome. We will marinate the chicken now, so we are going to go with a good amount of salt there. Always use good salt. This is some nice black pepper. This, I don't know if this is paprika, or chili powder, but we're gonna use both, so a nice good amount of that. I don't really use exact measurements, it's just more of like it's a feel thing. You just gotta kind of feel your food and be like, oh, that feels right. So this is, I'm assuming this is the chili powder. Onion, garlic powder. This is great. During the pandemic, I had the idea to start up a sandwich pop-up out of my kitchen, my apartment, and I got everything ready. I purchased all the equipment necessary to do a sandwich pop-up, and I booked a movie, and I kind of put the business on hold. So I had all the recipes developed, I had all the sandwiches ready to go, and then I had to go work on this project. So we have all the spices are in, a little bit of olive oil. I like to put a little bit of vinegar because I just feel like the acidity breaks down the meat, tenderizes it. We're gonna go straight hand here. You should like marinate this overnight, but through the magic of the internet and film crew kitchens, we are going to expedite this process. Nice little orange color on there. I'm gonna wash my hands for sanitary purposes. Oil in the pan. The pan a little medium. It's cast iron, which is even distribution of all heat. Flat side down first. Oh, music to my ears. Sometimes at home I cook food and just don't turn on the vent and just really breathe it all in. It's not too high, we don't want to burn it. So now we make the pesto. We're gonna use a lot of basil here. I think that's enough. We have our garlic, 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I'm just gonna go with the smash technique. It's just such a pain in the butt to peel, but the payoff is so worth it in the end. Pine nuts. I like to go pistachio because it adds a green texture to it. It makes it more green. It gives your pesto a nice pop. So we'll go with some pine nuts and then a lot of oil. And I'm hoping this turns out all right. Wow, that was very seamless. Oh, I like it, I like it, I like it. And we have pesto, okay. So what we're gonna do is we combine pesto and hummus in a bowl. Okay, oh, look at that green. I know I have to flip that chicken. It's just about time. All right, time to flip the chicken. Oh, look at the color. This is exactly what I wanted. Get a little brown, get that Maillard effect. So this is becoming exactly what we want here. We have some marinated artichokes here. And I'm literally just gonna put this on the cutting board and chop these up. Just a fine little dice, I don't know. I know my cooking techniques are a little unrefined, but they work. I never went to culinary school. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is exactly what we're looking for. Oh, okay, yep. Salt. And some black pepper. How could I forget? Typically the other half of the chicken doesn't need to cook as long as the first half because the first half, you cook it enough so it goes like 75% of the way through, and then you just finish the other side. And that chicken will just kind of finish on its own. Yep, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, awesome. Now, so, chicken off the heat. We're gonna start this back up right here. We're gonna take our focaccia, and we are going to half this because there's a bread shortage. No bread tops here. Awesome. Look at that. Okay, incredible. This can go away. A little bit of oil in this nonstick pan here. Quick little twist to get even distribution. I'm going to take my chicken. Now, normally, if I'm at home, I have white wine and I would deglaze this pan to drizzle over this chicken. And I'm just doing a quick little char. Just a quick little toast, you know? Nothing too crazy. And I just realized I forgot the cheese. So that's why I said bear with me. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna grate a little bit of cheese over this pesto. When I fold it in, you won't really notice it. This type of cheese doesn't really, Parmesan that's grated like this doesn't really need to go through a food processor. So I'm gonna stir this up and this will just disappear. So, okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Nice little toast right there, how about that? So the way we're gonna dress this, arugula, because fun fact about arugula, it's delicious. We're going to cut up a tomato, oh, like butter. Delicious. Slices of tomato. We are going to go chicken. Oh man, look at this juiciness. I just wanna, I don't know if you can get in here, but I mean, chicken thighs, baby. What are we talking about? Breast? Like breast? Come on, no, it's thighs. Thighs all day for me. Okay. When you're in a really high tense, high speed cooking show like this, you forget to lay down the sauce on top of the bread before you put the arugula and tomato. So here I am adjusting. This is what's called being well adjusted. So I'm pivoting. The human race is amazing at adjusting to crazy situations. So I will just be putting a little bit of pesto hummus on top of this. Avocado. Okay, that's nice. So we're getting a nice little California touch here. Now, look at, oh my God. It's so soft, it's so pillowy. Mozzarella is great, but burrata is just like more laid back, more fun, smoother. Pickled red onions. And ladies and gentlemen, you have it. The artichoke pesto hummus chicken sandwich, open-faced. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It is time to taste it. I honestly have no idea how I'm going to do this. Oh wow, oh wow, okay. Yep, we're here. Chicken, sauce, avocado, pickled onion, tomato, arugula, everything in one single bite. Oh, and the burrata, how could we forget? Forgive me, oh my God. The crispiness of the chicken going against the burrata and the sauce, it's just full circle here. And that little char, that little toast we did on the bread. To bring it home, enjoy.
We're gonna start up with the island staple right here. The, as I call them, plantains. If you're from Jamaica or any of the local islands, you know what I'm talking about. But for everyone else, it's plantains or maybe even plátanos. And we are gonna heat up some coconut oil. Let's do a nice generous tablespoon of it. Oh, that's not the right one. And here we go. I like to cook them on a medium-high heat, but I feel like everyone has a preference on how they want their plantains to be cooked, and also how ripe they want them. I like them pretty ripe, pretty sweet, but you know, go with what feels right for you and your soul and your spirit. We like a lot of real estate on our plantains. I don't like the little chopped up mini chips. They don't look as beautiful. So the cast iron skillet is all hot and ready to go. So let's just put in our plantains. Oh, look at the sizzle. Just drop them in there. And you wanna make sure that they don't get black on the bottom. You just want them golden. Okay, these are gonna cook pretty quick. ASMR, no words, nothing, just the sound of sizzling. I'm really afraid to move away from these because it's like an avocado. You watch it and you watch it and you watch it and you're hoping that you will get to enjoy it at the right moment. And the second you think, oh, it's fine, and it's not fine, it's just a disaster. I'm not going to leave these unattended. Wow, the way that the light is just radiating over these oyster mushrooms, this is the star of the show. Our plantains are ready. I'm gonna take them off the heat. let those sit. And back to the oyster mushrooms. So all I'm gonna do is chop off these hard parts right here, because we want this to be the easiest thing to devour, and just put them right onto the baking sheet. Actually, I should probably have my oven preheating. Oh, the oven is, wow, an omnipotent voice has already set the oven to broil for me. So you want your oven to be on a broil setting, and then all you're gonna do is coat in jerk sauce. There is no exact measurement for coating because your oyster mushrooms could look different from my oyster mushrooms, but the most important thing you need to know is that they're all normal, they're all healthy, and they're all fine. So we're gonna add in a little coconut oil as well, and just give them a little massage. And the goal is for these to get really nice and crisp and juicy. Don't try and add salt to the jerk sauce because it's got everything you need. Don't add anything else to the jerk sauce. I think that's good. Take it to the oven to broil. I am gonna do it for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these plantains, plátanos, and put them onto paper towels so it can kind of soak up some of that oil. Stove again. You know, I'm gonna get it right. It's like DJing. You gotta find your rhythm. So more coconut oil. We're just gonna chop these up. And I like to just slice them long, lengthwise. Okay, that's all good. We're gonna slice up a honkin' piece of toast, of sourdough. We'll get there. Trust the process. Okay, there we go. So we've got our two beautiful pieces, which, you guessed it, I'm going to slather in a little coconut oil, or a lot, and just smear it to coat. Okay, so I definitely underestimated how quickly these mushrooms wanted to be delicious. Or maybe time has just passed so quickly. But these are ready. Great. Wow. I'm really happy with that. So we can just take these up and put them off to the side. And waste not, want not. I'm gonna use that same parchment. Put that toast on there, or soon to be toast, and bring it back into the oven. It's just so wild in there, you know? And I'm gonna put this in for 3 minutes. It won't let me, okay. It's counting down. Do I press cancel? The files are in the computer. We're figuring it out. Now we are going to saute these. A little salt to taste. And some black pepper. I don't think they need to be incredibly babysat, so let's move on to our avocado mash. Oh, these are good avocados. So I'm just gonna slice these up. I'm just gonna cut them open and mash them. Pretty simple. So fun fact, avocado in Jamaica is called pear. I'm not quite sure why. You know, people will be like, oh, I'll have bread with pear. And I will say that some of the best avocados I've had were on the island. Like massive, not watery, super creamy, thick, all adjectives we love. And you're just gonna mash it up. It's no special, beautiful way you need to do it. I was gonna say, I'm gonna babysit my avocado while it's doing all right. So I'm gonna let it sit for just a smidge more. So I'm gonna add in a little bit of salt to this avocado mash and a little bit of the black pepper. The only thing that could make this fantasy a little sweeter is a squeeze of lemon or lime juice. I think I see, unless they're fake, I think they're real. They're real. Oh wow, look at the toast, it's beautiful. I feel like coconut oil delivers a superior toastiness. See that? The toast is toasting. Let's do some lemon and lime juice. A half a squeeze of lime. And I think, let's see. Perfect. Oh, look at that. You see that right there? This is what we love to see. Next thing we're gonna do is chop up the green onions. Okay, so let's get our base right here. Look at that, look at, I mean, come on. Okay, that could just be the whole thing, but that's not what's gonna happen. And we're gonna do 2 scoops, because that's what you deserve. The goal is to be as decadent and generous as possible with this. And then we are going to add on the plantain. But first, you wanna give them a little smash, so it's a little flatter. Okay, so here we go. Beautiful. Red pepper pieces. And then our jerk oyster mushrooms. We're gonna put a little green onion. And then we're gonna take a nice drizzle of coconut aminos. It's got a sweet, savory situation going on here. Oh, beautiful, love it. And you know what? I've learned that there's no comfortable bite to take out of this, but this isn't about beauty. Well, it's not about me being beautiful or you being beautiful, it's about this being beautiful. So let's just dive in. Let's see what this is all about. Wow, transcendental, incredible, otherworldly, unique, as Beyonce would say. I need to be alone with this. Thanks for watching. This is incredible, it's delicious.